What's going on, everyone? DarkSynth here, and I am bringing you a Magneto guide today. And I will be going over his toolkit, what he excels at, and really how to use him. So, what's the gist of Magneto? He is the, zoner of the game, the most prevalent one at that. There are other characters that can zone pretty well, but I think Magneto does it best, and his mechanics are really interesting. So we can go over his unique starting out, which is kind of what I do for every character guide, as the unique is what makes the character. So with Magneto, he can throw this debris, and it's really fast. So this is going to be his main zoning tools, and as you can see, there's debris floating around on the screen. And this affects his specials, and all of them. So I will go over his specials, but just know that the debris will be used up when you use a special. But the cool thing is it comes back even if they block it. So whenever you use a special move and you have debris out, it will use the debris up. But if you have multiple pieces of debris out, it'll only use one of the debris, and the other one will come back. So this is going to be really good for combos and structuring your pressure with Magneto, which will be, as always, in the video. Combos will be at the end. But essentially, Magneto zones and kind of not much else. His pressure is a little lackluster, but he does have good buttons, like his 5M is really good. His 2M's really good, it moves him forward. It's a little slow, but it's pretty decent at connecting with his 5M. His 5H is decent, but it has a special property. If you charge it, it leaves them magnetized, which I want to go over now, because this is part of his mechanic and what he does. If the opponent blocks a charged heavy from Magneto, or they get hit by his debris, you can see them sparkling with this purple energy around them. This is the magnetism mechanic that enhances Magneto's special moves. So this is his command grab, and if he has them magnetized, see, it doesn't do anything. But if I have them magnetized, it pulls them towards me. So this is going to be really useful for pressure and getting that command grab mix up. So yeah, that's essentially Magneto's unique and normals in a nutshell. So now we can talk about his specials. Like I said, he's a zoner. Quarter circle forward, light, medium, heavy is his main projectile, aside from you. The light version shoots straight across the stage. The medium version shoots straight up, which is a great anti-air tool. And if they even block or get hit by the projectile, it leaves debris. So as you can see, I have him set the block, and the debris still comes out. So Magneto's really strong once you figure him out. He just doesn't have any mix. The EX version is really fast, and like super fast, and if you have debris out, it makes it even better. You can do these in the air as well, and you can also do some really cool hit confirm stuff. Do that with Mag and then tag into your other character. He has a lot of good conversions from full screen like this. He might have to spend meter, but it's worth it. And he just shits out a ton of damage as well. The EX version in the air shoots straight across, so if you're playing against someone that's rushdown, like Shuri, or Captain America, or just any rushdown character, Magneto, if you have him on your team, even if you don't have him on point, which I will talk about him being an assist, is really good. It's gonna be a little harder for them to get in if you can zone right, but there still are anti-zoning mechanics in this game, and some characters can deal with zoning a lot easier than some. Some have really good projectiles that can counter-zone Magneto. Just keep that in mind when it comes to matchups and learning what you can do against specific characters. His next special move is his quarter circle back fireball. This is a combo ender or extender. Again, So if we do the medium version, it bounces up and away, so I have to convert with an assist if I want a combo. But say I have debris out and I do the medium version, I can go for a combo now. So this is why learning when to use debris, and not really learning when to use it, but to make sure you have it out at all times. The EX version, ground bounces on its own, so you can combo even without debris out. You can connect with a 5M and then go from there. But if you have debris out and they're magnetized, it ground bounces them up even further. You might have to delay it, but this is something you need to be cautious of, because I have dropped my combos before, not realizing that my opponent, or that I had debris out on screen. So just be cautious and be aware of that situation. These can also be done in the air, which are going to be his main combo enders and extenders. The light version, wall splats. So you can go for a wall splat combo and then, you know, follow up. Next up is his down down. This is a really good combo extender and pressure tool. And like I said, if they have debris, or if you have debris out and they're magnetized, let's put them on block. This just becomes ridiculous. You can go for a mix there, but you get the idea. His pressure sets up for other characters really well. He doesn't have mix himself, so you want to use stuff like down down special in order to get your assist out and then tag them. So you want to do like do something like that, and then you can go for an air dash or cross up, mix up, some kind of mix up with your other character. Magneto can be good on point, but I recommend him in honestly either assist slot. This can be done in the air, and like I said earlier about his zoning, he can get full screen conversions off this. Which is just insane. So the light version, I forgot to mention, is close range. And if you have a piece of debris out, an additional hit, as you can see, the piece that goes up and then comes down, is added. And if you have multiple pieces of debris out, there's 2 pieces. And like I said, the debris gets destroyed, but the last one will still come up and is available to you. The medium version is more of a long range, almost full screen. It is full screen. And then the EX version is a combo extender, unless you don't have debris out. So you kind of have to have debris out or make them magnetized in order to combo. So just be wary. And lastly is his DP special, which is his command grab. So if we go ahead and make them block all, they're gonna get grabbed because this is a command grab. Like I said, if you have them magnetized, you can do something like this. So you can bring them towards you and then get that command grab if you have them magnetized. You can't do it out of block stun. You can, but you have to be spaced out. So make sure you lab your block pressure, and it includes using this. So you can do something like that. Just do your generic assist because it has more pushback. And then you can do your command grab and mix up your pressure using this. You don't get anything off the command grab except for damage, which is a pretty good chunk of damage. And if you have debris out, it just does even more damage, which is kind of crazy. And this is the EX version with 3 debris out. Yeah, that's like 20% health, which is insane from a grab. So he is a good pressure monster, but he's not a good mix character, if that makes sense. He's more of a character that you use to zone out characters, but if you happen to get in that mid to close range and you get them in block stun, is the time for Magneto's pressure to shine in terms of creating mix-ups for your other team to tag in and come in and do. So that's kind of Magneto in a nutshell with his moveset and really how to use it in terms of being up close and far away. Like I said, he can get some really good conversions from full and mid-screen. Just get that muscle memory down and learn what you can convert into. Like I said, some combos will be at the end of this video with a layout that someone over on Twitter has been working on. Shout out to Nick at Combo Forge. He's been doing a lot of work in terms of helping out the content creation community for fighting games. He has a stream layout and a layout that has button inputs, and you can time it with your combos. So again, shout out to him. It's also a combo database. You can go and look up optimal combos if you want. So shout out Combo Forge. But we shall get on to pressure now. So in terms of pressure, you want to try to get them magnetized and mainly use either your light projectile or your medium, because these frame trap. So if we have Captain America set to do standing L and we do our block string, he's gonna get hit if he tries pressing. Same with medium, and you can actually convert off these. So that's just kind of your basic layer of pressure. So there you go, there's a basic block string you can do with Magneto. You can go light medium, crouching medium, heavy, call your projectile, and then call your shooter assist. And then that should give you enough time to dash up, get a 5M, 2M, and then 5H. You want to do this 3-hitting block string so you have enough time for Star-Lord to be tagged in. So I'll show you one more time. And then that was an accident, but you can go for some crazy left, right, high, low mix-ups with Magneto's pressure. Yeah, that's kind of his basic pressure, is just ending in a projectile, calling him out, and then you can even get him magnetized, and that'll make him even more susceptible to pressure, and then if they get hit, damage. I guess we can talk about Magneto as an assist, which is kind of where I prefer him if I had him on my team, but I ended up making another character switch. So his projectile assist is probably one of the best projectile assists in the game, both shooter and vertical. It's just when it comes to his angle with the vertical, it's such a good angle, and if you're having trouble with people just jumping all the time, Magneto's a perfect vertical pick because it knocks him out of the air. The amount of hit stun that the move has is a lot, so it gives you enough time to like dash, jump up, and go for your Magic Series combo, and then knock him down. And then he's actually really good on assault as well. I just don't think he's bad anywhere in the assist tree. So his assault assist is the down special that pulls them in, so you can imagine the kind of pressure you can come up with your team using Magneto's assault assist. Yeah, you can get some pretty nasty mix, especially with Carnage on your team. So that's the Magneto guide. I broke down everything in terms of how to use him, what you should be doing, how to convert off specials, and pressure. So yeah, enjoy the combos. This is DarkSense signing out, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the guide. Peace.